Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah, we back. Welcome back to Under the Lights. We are your host. I'm Big Mike, and that's my guy Jordan, big bro, little bro, back in this motherfucker. What's up, boy?
What's happening?
Fresh off the clock. What's up, nigga?
Yes, sir.
You had a rough day today?
Nah, it was slight.
Smooth.
Yeah, I was training somebody else, somebody new.
Was y'all outside?
Nah, inside.
Okay, yeah. Looked up today, boys.
Nah, I looked up today because he did.
Oh, okay. Everybody else outside?
Yeah, because he did send 3 other people outside. You know what I'm saying? Because we about to get hit with a bunch of snow.
You told me about that.
So
what they saying? What did you see? What did you see?
Well, if you go to the weather, you know what I'm saying, I could just show you, you know what I'm saying, but they're saying basically like we're getting all this, you know what I'm saying, cold air coming in from, I guess, from the other side of the world, you know what I'm saying, but you know, it's gonna feel like -5 degrees on Sunday, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna get
what about the snow?
It says it right here, snow 8 to 10 inches, you know what I'm saying. That's Sunday. You
said that plenty of times, man. Motherfucker, we ain't got one inch of snow and shit.
I believe it, bro.
Or none at all.
I believe it because I just seen some type of disaster over there on the other side of the world in Russia where with the snow and shit. Yes, bro. So this could be true, bro. You know what I'm saying? We could be getting a whiplash of what they went through. You know what I'm saying? Or what they got. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro.
How big was the disaster? What happened?
Like just a snow, they was snowed the fuck in, like a snowstorm, like snow the thing that they recorded over like
something we ain't seen before. Before. Yes, this about to be something. Oh my God, we about to be snowed under and shit.
Well, they were snowed under.
Cars. There are tunnels to get to their cars.
The buildings.
You did what happened? What you say?
They were built like you had to build a little tunnel of snow to get to the car.
Yeah. So
what are they going to the car for? If you gotta do all that to get what you going to, the streets ain't fucking
yeah, you can't drive.
I mean, it was just a video, so that's all I was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So they got hit like dangerously, like with a lot of snow, bro. Like so they piled up. They're under snow like right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? And
you said Russia?
Yeah, over there in Russia somewhere. Yeah.
And that shit about to travel all the way over here.
So you know currents and stuff, the wind current and stuff like that shit moves, bro. That's how you know what I'm saying, rain and stuff keeps dropping in different states and stuff like that because it moves. It don't stay in one spot. You know what I'm saying? It just move. And you know that shit can move. That shit gonna move over here, bro. They already said. They already talking about it.
Baby, you seen that? You heard that shit too? All right, a little bit. Yeah. All right, well, shit. We shall see then, nigga. I mean, motherfuckers gonna be off work.
Yes,
you know motherfuckers
8 to 10 inches of snow on Sunday, and it's gonna feel like -5 degrees starting.
My wife, if anything at the hospital, she got to go. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
Snow.
You ain't going.
Yeah.
You hang it up. Tell them you ain't coming. They got a problem. Tell them call me.
Yeah.
Big Daddy said she ain't fucking coming.
Yeah.
How about y'all going that motherfucker?
Right.
I don't know. Nah. If it's like how you saying, my wife ain't going on that shit. She ain't going.
Yeah. Because
I said she ain't going.
A lot of people ain't gonna be working. You know, a lot of people ain't gonna be working.
The hospital don't shut down, so them niggas gonna be either pulling doubles. I don't know. They better do, bro. If this shit like that, ain't nothing popping.
Yeah, it ain't nothing gonna be popping. The streets is gonna be messed up. Ain't nobody gonna want to drive, and it's gonna be too cold. You know what I'm saying?
So look.
So you might want to, you know what I'm saying, get you some groceries and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Look, let's talk about these sports though, because you know that's what we're here to do. Hopefully we don't get hit with the snow, nigga. But if we do, God bless us.
Yeah. We getting through though. We ain't gonna get hit like Russia though or nothing like that. I don't see that.
Not,
if we get hit like that,
doing that shit, God damn.
Yeah, we in a
It's gonna be a problem out here. You know what I'm saying?
What are we starting with?
Hey man, we're gonna start with your boy out there in Baltimore.
Hold on. Before we get into that, they said the boy the tank Javante Tank Davis, he missing. He got a warrant out for him.
I seen something about that.
I sent it to you. You know.
Yeah, but
they say he's missed. Like he hasn't been seen in a in a few days.
Well, because you keep getting domestic violence case after domestic violence case, and now they probably on your ass for real.
Yeah, they
ain't no more. It's just tank. You ain't lawyered up. That shit over with.
Yeah,
come on.
Matter of fact.
So, but let's we can talk about that later.
I just wanted to read it. I just wanted to know if I was saying it right. You know what I'm saying? But basically, yeah, he's been wanted for 5 days now. So,
well, more power to that nigga. Huh? You know what I mean? All these domestic violence cases, nigga, you are hitting women, my nigga.
Yeah,
you are. It's like a motherfucker saying, 10 niggas saying that nigga gay over there, bro. He's gay.
He's gay. That's like, why is everybody saying the same thing?
Do your thing. You know what I mean? But hey, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, look. So we've been seeing, and maybe Jordan, you probably been seeing it too. You know what I'm saying? I know me and Twan been seeing it. We've been seeing rumors about, you know what I'm saying, the Vegas Raiders. You know what I mean? Making a splash. You know what I mean? Going out there, to get, Lamar Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Trade rumors and shit like that. Are you buying that, or you ain't buying it at all? You think it's just some shit that's made up, or you buying that shit? You think it's something because after, they got rid of John Harbaugh, you know what I'm saying? Now you still don't have a head coach yet, and now you got, you know what I mean, these years that have went by and nothing has popped, nothing has happened. So remember, I was like just a few weeks ago, shit, would it be wrong for them to say, fuck the shit? We ain't won shit, no way. We ain't won shit. Ain't been to where we supposed to be to get to. Nowhere close to that. So shit. Why not start over? You know what I mean? Are you buying that shit or not?
No. I mean, we already had a press conference with Steve Bisciotti. He already said, that Lamar Jackson is their quarterback.
Yeah.
For the future. He already said that he's going to be involved in getting trying to look, for a head coach, but he's not good. He has a say, but he's not like. He specifically made it very clear that he has a say, but it's not his. Like it's his. He's gonna appoint it, but Lamar has a little bit of say, but he ain't like. There's a clear difference, you know what I mean? That's what Steve already said that, and Lamar has a no trade clause, so unless Lamar says yes, then okay, but like that the organization already made it very clear that Lamar Jackson's the quarterback for the future, and they already talked about. I don't know if you guys are on Ravens stuff, but they're already talking about trying to restructure his deal.
He should. That's a lot of cash.
Well, they're gonna do something. They're gonna do something and
like an extension or something.
Yeah. They're gonna do something. They want to do that by March or whatever. So that's already been talked about. You know what I mean? So all that is just that Raiders can say that they want to do something. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't nothing on Baltimore. I think this is not even a thing to even really talk about. Really, to be honest.
Yeah. Go ahead, LeBron.
So here's the thing, big bro. Anything's possible, right?
Yep.
Let's talk. You know. But honestly, I just think the Raiders, they got way more to worry about than that, bro. Who is gonna be y'all head coach? This is what the first thing y'all need to be worried about. You know what I'm saying? In LV, you know what I'm saying? Not Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of those things, bro. I'm not buying it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense for the Ravens to give up a generational talent like Lamar Jackson for who? Who you gonna go get? Let's just say somebody was desperate and they gave up Max Crosby and a bunch of first round picks and who's your quarterback in Baltimore?
Yeah,
it's still not gonna make sense. You're gonna have Max Crosby on defense, but no quarterback. And it doesn't make sense. I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? And the Raiders, man, this is a terrible organization, man. I just think they got way more to worry about, big bro, than trying to, you know what I'm saying, have some type of rumors about Lamar going to the Raiders. It's not that's not gonna be a thing, big bro. That's something that's not gonna be the thing. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders, man, and whoever they bring in is gonna be more important than Lamar Jackson, the head coach, you know what I'm saying? Because like I talked to you on the phone, big bro, you know what I'm saying? Whoever they bring in, you gotta have order. You know what I'm saying? And when we say the only thing that give orders is what? Boss.
It's boss.
That's the only thing that gives order. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna have to have a stern, you know what I'm saying, head coach in the office. I think you need to start there. And then you worry about whatever else is next after that. You know what I'm saying? But going to get Lamar Jackson, this is like, man, blah, 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 bro. This not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
but, it is what it is.
A lot of times we hear motherfucking owners say something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on the other side, they go the opposite way.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Whoa, Jordan, calm down, baby.
There's always something that when it comes to Lamar Jackson, there's always something.
Man, let him speak, man. He
Say what you gotta say.
Mic,
But when it comes to anything else, it's something.
Let him speak, Jordan. Let him speak. He let you get the mic, bro. He let you get the mic.
Have I said anything?
I mean, I spoke for 30 seconds.
Let him speak. I didn't speak that long. You know what I'm saying? It's not a topic to be.
I'm letting him talk. I can ad lib. Go. Say what you gotta say.
But in the ad lib, you interrupted.
Yeah.
You understand?
Ad lib. Go. I said, oh my god, I did.
Listen.
Come on,
I don't need to hear none of that during my soliloquy. Yeah. I didn't interrupt you with whoa. I didn't do none of that shit. I'm just speaking the facts right now. That owners will come out and say, I have so owners haven't came out and said one thing and do another.
Yeah, they have.
Okay, so that's a fact. You feel okay? If you sit back and shut the hell up with your emotional ass when it comes to Lamar, then I can get through what I'm saying. We can move on. You know what I'm saying? But owners do say things, but then they also lie. You feel what I'm saying? Now, this rumor, whether I believe it's true or not, you know what I'm saying? I'm buying it. I'm just not buying that the Ravens are willing to get rid of Lamar Jackson. I'm buying that the Las Vegas Raiders will make a splash at Lamar Jackson because they need a quarterback. That's what I'm buying. And they're willing to give up whatever they want to give up, you know what I'm saying, to get Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So shit, do I believe it's true? For the Raiders, maybe, but Lamar ain't going nowhere. They not about to. I mean, if they start over, like they already started over a little bit because they got a new head coach, right? But that new head coach is not about to get rid of a fucking quarterback. You feel what I'm saying? So they're not about to start over like that. You know, it ain't that bad in Baltimore. I know it was a down year, but it's not that bad to where you're just gonna say, oh, you know what? We're gonna send him out there to Las Vegas and we'll take Max Crosby. Who your quarterback gonna be? This ain't a quarterback-driven draft. It's not no real deal quarterbacks available that's out there that you about to go up and snatch up either. You feel what I'm saying? So do I think it's you know what I mean, possible for the Raiders to try to do that? Yeah. You know who in charge out there? Tom Brady. He ain't trying to be out there losing forever. His name is attached to the Las Vegas Raiders. He has a part he's going to have a part in picking players and having this in decision making and shit. So it wouldn't surprise me that if, Tom Brady and the crew are trying to put together something to get Lamar out of Baltimore. And now this is another thing that can happen. Lamar represents himself. He got his mom and shit. You know what I mean? So that sometimes it make it difficult for you to talk to the player or the mom versus a fucking agent who knows all of the ins and the outs. You know what I'm saying? So what if Lamar says, no, I'm not down for restructuring my deal, or I'm not down for not that much. I ain't doing that. And they can't come to an agreement and it's a whole bunch of money. Then that might get the wheels turning. You know what I'm saying? But until that happened, I think this is the Ravens is like, what he's saying next Friday? Yeah, hey, slow this motherfucker down. Yeah. You know what I mean? You almost made me spill my yak on this $200 suit. Mm-hmm. Slow it down, baby. Yeah, whatever, motherfucker. You know what I mean? So that's the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, whatever, motherfucker. You know what I mean? So until some bumps start coming and your wheels start having to turn. But I think the Raiders, hell, look at the Raiders. Are they wrong for trying to go get Lamar? No. Are they wrong? No. That's a great quarterback, and it's Vegas. Yeah. It's Vegas. Lamar is electrifying. He can run. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Out there in Vegas, that's like if it's Vegas or Cali or you know what I mean. I hate to say it, but like even the Dallas Cowboys because they the most highest paid franchise. Yeah. You know what I mean? They all about selling tickets. To me, that's what Jerry all about, selling tickets. So. It ain't wrong for them to go out there and try to get Lamar. So I think it is something to that for the Raiders, but the Ravens ain't thinking about their ass. Yeah, facts. Hold on, look. Was that was that a good enough explanation for you? You was about to.
I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
I'm just saying. What was it? You was about to shit yourself over there and start running tears down your face because I said what I said in the beginning. Yeah. That's what I'll tell you. Shut the hell up sometime. You just shut the hell up sometime.
I mean, I'm okay, man. I can say yeah, and then I can move on. Hold on to shit and be like, no,
you just can't keep your mouth shut. That's the problem. You ain't done, motherfucker. Right. But look, who is done? Also is done in Baltimore is John Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? And he's out there in New York right now. He got a good, a young team that people deem, can be good. They got Malik Neighbors coming back. You got Jackson Dart. You got Cam Scatterboot coming back. They're going. I'm see they projected to get like a receiver in the draft or whatever. Cornell Tate from Ohio State. That's what Mel Kiper. I was looking at the bottom of the screen, and Mel Kiper had Cornell Tate from Ohio State coming there. You know what I'm saying? Other side of Jeremiah Smith. But John Harbaugh is out there in New York now. You know what I'm saying? And what are the expectations for him next season as the Giants head coach? Because, he come in making demands.
Yeah.
He want a new coaching staff, you know what I mean? And rightfully so. You head coach, you want to bring your people with you. But when you get to talking about I want a whole new GM, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, you Bill Belichick or some shit?
Are you about to win a bowl?
You going to the bowl now?
Yeah,
we a coach away?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, and if we a coach away, are you the guy?
Yeah.
Because you've had teams, John Harbaugh, and you haven't done fucking shit with them. They complaining about you, about not giving the ball to Derrick Henry or not doing this, not doing that. When you came in, the greatest players of all time was there. Ed Reed, the greatest at his position, and my favorite player, Ray Lewis, the greatest at his position. He was there.
Yeah.
Terrell Suggs also there too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, it ain't like you came in and just built up some shit. You know what I mean? It ain't like you just did that shit, my nigga. So it's like, what are the expectations for the New York Giants next season?
Yeah, Harbaugh need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? With all the demands and shit like that, because you're not gonna come up in this establishment. You're not gonna disrespect me and my motherfucking establishment.
Establishment.
If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You're not gonna come up in my motherfucking establishment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not gonna disrespect me and my motherfucking establishment. You know what I'm saying? So he need to chill out with all that, man.
Trying to strong arm and shit.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You need to focus on, you know what I'm saying, what he needs to focus on. That's what pieces he missing on the New York Giants. What pieces, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna have your new coaching staff. You in charge of that. You got the say so on who's gonna be on your coaching staff and shit like that. But all that other shit, who gonna be the GM and shit, leave that shit to the NFL officials and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna make that decision? You know what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? What you need to worry about is who I need and who I need to go target in this draft that's coming up in April, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So that's all he needs to worry about. And I believe he can make some type of change. Now, Super Bowl and shit like that, bro, like that's far-fetched for me. You know what I'm saying? 1 year, you know what I'm saying? Ben Johnson ain't do it. Mike Vrabel might be a guy that do it, but he already had.
Can he do that? Can John Harbaugh go do what Liam Cohen did in Jacksonville? So can he go do what Ben Johnson did in Chicago, what Mike Vrabel did in New England and shit? Turn it all around.
12 wins?
I mean, just
12 wins because that's what Liam Cohen had in Jacksonville.
Right. You're right. What I'm saying is this: can they be? It may not be 12 wins. What if it's 11? What if it's 10? That's a turnaround.
I think he can. I think he could get 10 wins. You know what I'm saying? I think he could turn it around because they have the players over there, like you said. And then you go into the draft, and you're targeting a guy like Cardinal Tate, which. I kind of strongly disagree. I think you should be going at the guy like the guy from Arizona State. That's
Mel Kiper. That ain't Baltimore. That's just with Mel Kiper.
Yeah, okay,
the draft board.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, but they can get pieces over there. You know what I'm saying? They already got pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Young cats. You know what I'm saying? Flying around. They can get after the quarterback. They got a nice stern defense. You know what I'm saying? And I told you before the season started. I said they're gonna be in a lot of ball games because of that defense. You know what I'm saying? And Cam Scatterbull will be back, you know what I'm saying? They got Jackson Dart, you know what I'm saying? They got their quarterback, you know what I'm saying? That's their guy. They're going to roll with him, you know what I'm saying? He's not bad, you know what I'm saying? Definitely did good to be his first year in the league, you know what I'm saying? So they need a few more pieces, you know what I'm saying? Just a few more pieces, and John Harbaugh could turn the season around, but understand they still playing the Philadelphia Eagles twice, the Commanders twice, and the Cowboys twice. Am I not mistaken?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These is all teams that's going to improve next year. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to come down to who can improve more. You know what I'm saying? Can John Harbaugh go out there and improve a team more than the Commanders? Maybe.
So what are you expecting him to do?
I expect him to turn that record around. I expect him to turn that record around.
How many wins?
I'm going to say
4 this year?
I'm going to say 10 or better. I'm going to say 10 or better.
This nigga is that's a lot.
Go ahead, Jordan.
I'm gonna say 10 or better. It's John Harbaugh talking about, you know what I'm saying? John Harbaugh, he's a good coach at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He can go out there and get 10 wins, bro, for the Giants, you know what I'm saying? He'll split. I mean, he could probably split once with the Commanders. He could split once with the Cowboys and split one with y'all. I mean, they did that this year with You know what I'm saying, with your boy.
But we've been sweeping them, though.
You
So,
know
I mean, someday the sun shines on the dog.
Okay, y'all didn't sweep them this year.
No,
they didn't even have nothing.
We didn't.
For real.
We didn't.
So
we didn't. We know why, though. Keep going.
They can go out there and either split or sweep some, you know what I'm saying, some of these guys, you know what I'm saying? And then just depending on whoever else they play outside of the division and how well they do against them, you know what I'm saying, and can rack up wins. I can see John Harbaugh getting at least 10. 10 is not pushing it.
Go ahead,
I don't think 10 pushing it.
Go ahead, Jordan.
No, I mean, I honestly, I think he can if you're talking turnaround, I think he can probably get more than 4 wins. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to build something for the following years. But let's not get it twisted. Before he was in Baltimore, he was on shaky roads until that boy Flacco got hurt and Lamar Jackson came in and saved that bitch ass. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the reality and it's the truth. You understand what I'm saying? And if that didn't happen, we don't know where John Harbaugh would have been because he was already struggling, missing playoffs and not getting into the playoffs before that, before he had a generational quarterback come in. You understand what I'm saying? So that's number one. But number two, I do agree with you, though, Tom, that he's definitely going to, you know, he can change the culture a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like he can do a little something like that. Like that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I think John Harbaugh is a good coach. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's going to be a situation where he comes in right away and it goes from 4 wins to 11, 10 wins. That means Washington's going to be below them. That's probably going to be Dallas below them or what? Like I don't really see that happening, but they definitely have a good.
That's not necessarily true because guys get 11, 12 wins, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if you're thinking all of them are going to get 11, 12 wins, you know,
I just seen a team not make the playoffs with 10 wins, bro. That don't necessarily mean you don't punch or stamp nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that, Jordan. I mean, 10 wins don't mean you just gonna be stamped and stuff like that. But go ahead, though. My bad.
You can interrupt. That's fine. What I'm saying is, I don't see a team from going. I mean, sometimes teams could do that. If you're gonna tell me a whole like, it's gonna be a division where there's gonna be a bunch of, you know, where it's gonna be a 9, 10 win teams like there was previously when you had
that just happened, bro. Like, no,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm just Twan. If you let me finish, I am saying yes. There's things that those situations can happen. No one's saying that it can't happen. I'm saying I don't see this team going from what they were now with a head coaching change and going from a 10, 11 win team. I agree that he's going to change that a bit, but I think it's going to take a couple of years, especially depending on at the end of the day, it all depends on this. I mean, like the reality of this, depending on the trajectory of Dart.
I changed my mind.
You say I got this schedule. I got this 2026 schedule sitting right here, and he having to change the heart.
What's the schedule looking like?
But
Big Mike. It depends if they go on and they have if Dart doesn't progress like how they want him to progress. What's going to be happening? What's really going to be happening?
This schedule is
it's going to come down. It's going to come down to you having a good quarterback trying to get points on the board.
I'm looking at
you
this.
Understand what I'm saying? We're not acting like the New York Giants is one of the best defensive teams ever out there. But what's your schedule looking like?
So listen, obviously they got the division opponents, you know what I mean? Us, the Cowboys, and the Commanders, you know what I mean? But at home they got Cleveland coming to town. They could possibly get a dub there. I'm probably get a dub. They got the Saints, they could win that. The Cardinals, they got bang Niner game coming. They got the Jags coming, they got the Titans coming. Away, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, like I said, the division opponents, but they got the Lions, the Texans, the Colts, the Rams, and the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing 10 wins. I'm not seeing 10 wins. I'm not, you know what I mean? We don't even know who their offensive coordinator is now, and that shit's getting real fucking slim because niggas is getting snatched up. Boys is gone. You know what I'm saying? Todd Monk is still out there, but maybe they can get him. We don't know. You feel me? But, I mean, to go from 4 wins, bro, 4 or 5 wins, and to get 10, 11 with this fucking shit right here,
with this
absolutely not.
You know,
now, hold on. Will he make it a little better? I'm assuming he can. You know what I mean? Yeah. But better, you know what I'm saying? It's more than 4 wins. Now, I ain't talking about you got to get 5 wins. You know what I'm saying? He at least got to come out this joint with 8, 9 wins. 8 wins. He got to at least come out here with 8 wins, bro. You know what I mean? I think he could do that. But 8 wins is not going to be enough to get you in the playoffs. So, the expectation for John Harbaugh in New York next year, or should I say New Jersey? But anyway, New York, is to just look better. have some promise and have motherfuckers saying even
we're going in the right direction.
After week 18 and they know it's the last game and they still know they're not making the playoffs, they still clapping their hands because next year we going in the right direction. Yeah. And on top of that, this offseason, it's not like they got some real. They got the fifth overall pick. You know what I'm saying? They traded away the third round pick to Houston for Jackson Dart, and they got a 6th round pick from Dallas for a 7th rounder. So their picks this year is number 5 overall, a round 3 pick, and a round 6 pick. That's it. And that's it. So I don't know how many guys they're gonna get to come out here and change the landscape. And I'm not taking Carnell Tate at number 5. He's not top 5 worthy. You feel what I'm saying? Now, if that was Jeremiah Smith from the Ohio State, all right, cool.
Yeah,
he that dog. He for real. He real deal.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking no Carnell Tate at number 5. So we don't know who they're gonna get this year in the draft. But 8 wins, I think, and that's a successful season coming off of, you know what I mean, a 4-win season. You a new coach, you know what I mean? You ain't got to be like Liam Cohen. John Harbaugh ain't calling plays. Liam Cohen got control.
Calling plays.
Liam Cohen got control.
Yeah.
He calling plays.
Straight up.
Ben Johnson got control.
Yeah.
He calling plays.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they could go through in New England, they got Josh McDaniels. He's great.
Yeah.
Been great in New England.
Mm-hmm.
Been won Super Bowls in New England. With Tom Brady, all this shit. You know what I mean? That was Tom Brady, offensive coordinator. So they was in a good enough position to be able to do that because those guys controlling shit. Mike Vrabel, his influence gonna be on the defensive side, but they got a trustworthy guy in Josh McDaniels to handle the offensive side. I don't know who's gonna be handling it in New York because John Harbaugh ain't calling no goddamn plays.
Mm-hmm.
So, look, 8 wins though. I think that'll be okay because they is moving in the right direction.
And had I seen the schedule, you know what I'm saying, mm-hmm. I probably would have said 10 wins was too steep myself. You know what I'm saying? But now I see the schedule, and I'm definitely like, yeah, the away side of things. I'm looking at the away side of things. Like, can y'all go on the road in these hostile environments and get a dub? I don't know.
I don't listen. If we're looking at the Seattle we looking at now, you're not going to beat Seattle.
No.
You're not going. If we're looking at the LA we're looking at now, you're not going to the LA beating them.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
Houston
with them hired hitmen, with them hired killers out there. No, you're not.
You're not.
No, you're not. You're not.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
You know what I'm saying? Philly, whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Detroit.
Detroit. If CJ Stroud playing for the other team, they might still
win. You're right. If you don't got the
right. You gotta have defense to make CJ Stroud look like that, bro. If you ain't got
Listen. Let me tell you something, bro.
Some of them things is coming.
What he did Sunday, that wasn't the defense, bro. That nigga was.
He was fucking up.
He was fucking up.
He was fucking up.
He was back. I mean,
he was fucking up.
He throwing it behind motherfuckers. Yeah. He making floaters and shit.
Ass passes.
Nah, that wasn't the defense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He was fucking
now,
up. How
New England was struggling in the beginning, that's the Texans defense.
Yeah, fact.
That was not what the fuck was going on with CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
That nigga was, man, he gonna be on an investigation.
Yeah.
He gonna be on an investigation. Is he on FanDuel, DraftKings? I don't know. He need to be on the investigation. But doing that shit,
that was
horrible.
Crazy, bro.
It's horrible.
They said he would have had a better passer rating if he just would have hiked it and I guess he spiked it, I guess.
Yeah, I think because if you spike it, I've heard this from
it goes as negative yards. It don't go as like a
man, I heard this
turnover.
I forget what the rating is, but you said that nigga. Hold on, wait. So if he would have spiked the ball every time, he'd have had a higher QB rating.
Yeah.
Nah.
Wow.
That's what they said.
Wow.
Really?
If he'd have dropped back and just spiked it or threw it in the dirt, he would have had a better passer rate.
Wow. That's bad, man.
Yeah.
That's bad. But John Harbaugh, bro, I'm just expecting the dude to, you know what I mean, at least show some promise.
Yeah. And
I think that's what New York, now if they start winning games, obviously the fans going to be talking Super Bowl. Like fans be doing all the fucking time and shit. But I think as long as they see some promise too, they'd be satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We already went, Jordan?
Yeah, he did. He went first.
He already went. All right, look.
Yeah.
So we already know.
How many, which one are we doing? Which one we doing now?
You got it. What's going on?
No. Because what I might have to just give me like 10 minutes, and then I'll make sure I jump back on for the last part. I need because I need to leave. So so give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna hop back on. Do not make sure you do not do that damn.
Hey, listen, man.
Part.
Hey, listen. Hey, hold on. This getting off, come back on shit. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, bro, we trying to be professional.
What are we doing?
I'm
asking you a question. What are we doing? You getting off 10 minutes?
Go to work.
Okay.
Okay, look, this is what we gonna do.
No, I can come back on. Just give me.
How you about to come back on and you going to work?
Because work's at 10:30 and I have to get into the building, so I don't have to pay $80 for parking.
I need you to run this shit all by me before we start this motherfucking show. So you won't be saying it. You know what I mean? We could have covered this shit in the beginning.
Or we could have just had you come on.
Boom, or whatever. Nigga, you don't be doing that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
So now, okay. So just know that. Make sure you guys keep the same energy when it's the opposite end the way around. Just let you know. That's cool, though. That's cool.
Because we always gonna be in these chairs and we always gonna be on time.
Jordan, you gotta say something like this beforehand. Your communication sucks. It sucks.
Okay. So no one has done. You haven't done that before, or no? You have, or you haven't.
What?
You haven't.
What? I cut it off. You came back on.
No,
Tell me
you
when.
haven't. I'm talking. Listen, but your communication. Never had bad communication before.
I don't believe so.
That's the question. Okay,
I don't believe so.
Okay. The thing is, I won't do what you just did. But if you're saying you don't believe so, that's cool.
Yeah,
you're saying you don't believe so.
Let me know when.
I can let you know one because I was up. I think a couple of weeks ago, and then you said, "Oh, I forgot you were out somewhere." And you said, "Yo, I had to go do this and that."
No. I said I was gone. I hadn't been home all day. I said I was out all day. That's what.
So doesn't that mean? Let me go. Doesn't that mean you didn't communicate with me?
So that means I'm out busy handling business. That's what it means. You sitting right here right now, and me and you were just talking. We just talked earlier today or yesterday.
So Twan, is it simple that if he was out doing something, right? Just be fair. Be fair with this one. Could he not tell me, yo, I'm out doing this, I won't be able to do it? He never did that. So does that mean that's bad communication? Yes or no?
How is that
simple?
Go ahead, answer that. I want to know, how's that bad communication when I'm tied up doing something? I'm tied up doing something. What did you have going on where you couldn't tell me and we was just on the phone earlier today?
Don't, yo, Twan, keep it 100. Do not lie. Keep it 100. Is that bad communication? Yes or no? I could say if mine was bad communication, keep it 100. But
okay.
If you just sit there and not going to admit that that's not bad, okay, yeah. If you're
doing
something,
was it pertaining to the show though?
Yeah.
So
I was up ready to go, but he didn't message me, let me know.
Y'all already had it scheduled. Y'all already had it scheduled to go on the show.
We go on the show every other day.
It was before the show started, though, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Was it scheduled for like we scheduled this today, bro?
Look, hold on, scheduling. We know it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We know.
Look, you wasting time. So if you gotta go, you go ahead, go and do whatever you gotta do. But let's not do that. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. Love you dearly though. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. Go ahead. Yeah, so I don't like that shit. I don't give a fuck what he talking. He talking about. I don't like that shit, bro. What we talking about? What me? When he hit me up, it was before the show even had started.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is we sitting right here. We was on the phone earlier.
Yeah.
If you said you would have had to leave or you got to do it, let me know then.
Right.
You ain't out doing nothing, handling no shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. So anyway, man, we got through that shit. Let's talk about the Buffalo Bills because we know that Sean McDermott got fired.
Right.
No, he got fired in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And the Buffalo Bills owner said the decision that he made to fire Sean McDermott was from the loss to Denver.
Yeah.
Was from that game.
Right.
Fair or unfair?
Well, we already talked about it, big bro. It's very unfair, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm putting that very in front of it. It's very unfair. Put it like that. I don't feel like you should have been fired. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to go look for a new head coach that you're gonna put your trust in to do better than Sean McDermott, which I don't believe, you know what I'm saying? You can find better. Let's get that straight. Yeah. Bills organization, Bills GM. I don't think you can find nobody better than Sean McDermott. No. So the move to fire him was a bogus one. It was a whack one, and it's gonna bite you in the ass. Guarantee y'all might miss the playoffs next year. You know what I'm saying? Depending on who y'all bring in that office and what type of order he bring, big bro, y'all might miss the playoffs. How about that? This is directly to the GM, though. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was unfair. You know what I'm saying? I thought Sean McDermott had a great game plan. He was able to run the ball on that defense in that hostile environment. If you didn't watch the game, the Bills was having their way with him. Yep. It was the turnovers. It's not his fucking fault, my nigga, that he drew up a play, my nigga, to get fucking James Cook 16 plus yards, but then he get hit and fumble. It's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? I thought he had a good game plan. I thought the Bills, you know what I'm saying, was able to have their way with, you know what I'm saying, Denver. You know what I'm saying? That's coaching. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you can draw up some shit, you know what I'm saying, when you can get the run game going, you know what I'm saying, and have your way and run outside the tackle, you know what I'm saying? You're doing a hell of a job calling these plays, and you know what I'm saying, you're doing a lot of out coaching, you know what I'm saying? You out coaching a lot of these coaches, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I thought it was unfair, bro. I still believe Sean McDermott is the guy, you know what I'm saying? Wherever he goes, he will have a job, you know what I'm saying, immediately. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a job immediately. Like whoever, it's a lot of teams, what is it, 6, 7, 8 teams that ain't got a head coach right now. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get a job. And whoever and wherever he go, they're gonna be happy to have him. They're gonna love, you know what I'm saying? Because he has what it takes to be a head coach. You know what I'm saying? He has what it takes to go in there and change a whole organization around. He has that ability. He got culture. He know what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Sean McDermott is a damn good coach, bro. And you know what I'm saying? It is bogus that they fired him, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm damn near hoping it bites y'all in that. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all fucking missed the playoffs, man, because this is a dumb move. Stupid, man.
So hold on. He based this off of
right
that one game where Josh Allen fucked up at.
Right.
Did the man not have four turnovers?
Right.
He had 3 fumbles, lost 2 of them, and 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not Sean McDermott's fault.
Yeah.
What about these years they lost by in overtime because the Chiefs just scored first?
Yeah.
That ain't almost getting to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, because if people don't know, that was a rule. Like in overtime before they fucking changed it.
They the reason they changed it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the reason they because I think it was like back-to-back years they lost in overtime because the Chiefs had the ball first or some shit and they scored.
Yeah.
Some type of shit like that. And so that's not so what about those years? And then on top of that, I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, what about like this year? Look at all the injuries that they had.
Yeah, fact.
They had a bunch of injuries on defense and shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That don't play a part.
Yeah.
So you gonna fire this man because of you fired him because you of his foul play. He just don't want to say it.
Yeah.
Because he gonna look stupid if he say that shit.
Fact.
Somebody gotta pay for it. Somebody got to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when you come home, you find out the kids did something, and they don't want to say who did it. All y'all getting y'all ass whooped in.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But in this case, you the guy that got to go. We ain't getting rid of Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Who your next coach gonna be? This is so unfair, dog.
Yeah.
You fired me because of how that man played. That game was. What I had the other day. Look at all them drives that they had. That was crazy, like crazy long drives. 12 plays, 60. All these touchdown, field goal. Well, it was going good until your man, Superman, started turning it over.
Yeah. James Cook turned it over.
Turned it over too.
Yeah.
And they was getting points off this shit.
Straight up.
This is so fucking foul, bro.
That last fumble before half, they put up another 3 points and they went up 20-10 at half.
Yes, I came out here and said that a couple seasons ago, or last season, that your boy from Kyle Shanahan was on a hot seat.
Yeah.
Because I had all these chances and didn't get it done.
Yeah.
This is just like, what if Kyle Shanahan got fired after the season? The injuries that y'all had, y'all put up a motherfucking, well, not the last, let's just say, it's 41-6, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, still. We
overachieved with what we had.
Okay, so cool. But they would be like, yeah, we fired him off of the last game. Well, damn.
What about,
look at all the shit I had to go through this shit.
Look
at what we did.
Right.
Look at what we did. They calling Josh Allen, that motherfucker be calling him the best player in the world type shit. He don't, so what? How you gonna get rid of the coach?
Yeah. That was crazy.
For your fuck ups.
Yeah.
You know how at work motherfucking manager get in trouble because the people on the floor fucking up?
Yeah.
y'all been trained very well.
Yeah.
I can't watch y'all every fucking step of every 8, 10, 12 hours. I got other shit going on. And you're going to fire me because they ain't getting their job done?
Yeah.
They've been trained well. They bullshitting. Not me.
Yeah.
Don't get rid of me. Get rid of them motherfuckers who ain't giving the production. And Josh Allen did not give the production on in the game against the Broncos.
Right.
That's a fact. So yes, he got done wrong.
It's an old saying, big bro. It's an old saying.
Yeah.
This shit chess, not checkers.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And I think this was a bad chess move. And I think he might have put himself in checkmate. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who they think they about to get.
That's what I'm saying. Who gonna outdo him?
I seen
Brian. Who gonna outdo Sean McDermott in Buffalo?
I seen Brian Daboll name up there.
Who
he ain't about to do nothing.
Who gonna outdo Sean McDermott in Buffalo?
I'm gonna say the same thing I said on the show Monday. What did I say? I said that I think Sean McDermott should be in Baltimore with Lamar Jackson because him and Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are basically the same player. Lamar is just much faster. He's more electrifying. But if you're talking about guys that can throw the football, they both got cannons. They both got rockets. They both can throw. They both can manipulate the pocket. They both can scramble. They both can run. You know what I'm saying? They all can design runs, all of that shit.
Yeah.
They the same player. One is just running probably a 4-3, and the other one probably running 4-6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. However you want to divvy it up.
Facts. I get what you're saying, dog.
One of them is electrifyingly fast, and the other one, he got jets too.
Yeah.
If Lamar's a Bugatti, then hell, you may say, if speed-wise, you may say Josh Allen is a Corvette.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
If you want to look at it, because he got speed too. To take that motherfucker 40, 50 yards to the house, nigga, they basically the same player. That's what Sean McDermott should do. Well, that's what I think Baltimore should do with Sean McDermott because they the ones who got to hire him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would be, it's the same thing. Now you can get some other receivers or whatever you think you need to do or on defense or whatever. Get a defensive coordinator in there. Boom. There you go. That's what I would like to see. I'm not even a Bills fan, but I feel bad for Sean McDermott.
I do too.
I feel bad for him because it's not his fault.
Damn good coach, man.
That's crazy.
Damn good coach, man. Anybody love to have him. You know, anybody.
You know what I said? I'd take him over Nick Sirianni right now.
Yeah, I heard.
What time is it? What time is it?
Yeah.
What we're looking at 5:48 p.m. Right now.
Yeah.
And motherfucker, if I had any say so in that shit, ring. Hello. Yeah, it's Mike from Michigan. Remember me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Pack your shit.
Oh yeah. Hey, there's the bomb in the building.
Yeah.
Get your ass up out of here.
Get up out of here.
Get your ass up out of here.
Get your ass out right now.
Right now. We got Sean McDermott. You're fucking fired. Let's go. Let's go handle this shit. I would definitely do that shit. That's how much I got respect for Sean McDermott.
Yeah, I got major respect for him. Major.
From the loss to Denver.
Man.
33-30. And did the owner watch the? You know what? Did the owner watch the game? You know what? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm done with it, man. It is what it is. Look, we got an AFC Championship game coming up. Out there at Mile High Stadium. But we do know that Bo Nix is out for the season. He had to have surgery on his ankle and shit, right? So Jarrett Stidham, is the quarterback. Now, keep in mind, coming out of high school, he was the number 1 ranked dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
When he had his time in New England and shit, you know what I mean? If shit wasn't open, he'd take off. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they don't know how to game plan for Jarrett Stidham.
Yeah.
Talking about the Patriots. They don't know how.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless you're going to go back and look at some old footage of him when he was playing there, you know, maybe that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But the question is, can the Broncos upset New England in the AFC Championship game?
So like I said before. Anything's possible, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk. You know, Jarrett Stidham, he's not bad. Let's get that straight. Let's get first and foremost. I know a lot of y'all like, man, Jarrett Stidham, who fucking Jarrett Stidham, man? He gonna get exposed and woo.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight. He's not bad. Let's get that straight. And then another thing that's gonna save him is that offensive line, who's first in the NFL in pass blocking. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? So he gonna have time to throw the ball. and make decisions. You got Sean Payton as your head coach. He's going to draw it up for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
He gonna draw it up for you. Simplify that motherfucker.
You gotta understand. He gonna draw it up for him. He's gonna have protection. Let's get that straight. I promise you that he's going to have protection in the pocket. Let's get that straight. And like you said, ain't he mobile?
Mm-hmm.
So if he got to, he can get outside the pocket. Now he's gonna need all 11. You know what I'm saying, to show up. You know what I'm saying, and have his back. You know what I'm saying, to get this done, because unlike the Buffalo Bills, big bro, man, New England is a disciplined football team, way more disciplined. They're not going to, the turnovers you seen against Buffalo and shit like that, that's going to be to a bare minimum, if any. That's how New England rolls, my nigga. They roll like they got discipline, they got order, all of that over there. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect another motherfucking win coming off a bunch of fucking turnovers, my nigga, because Denver should have lost that fucking game, and definitely don't expect the bailout because, you know, like I said, bro, the Zebra crew was the reason, you know what I'm saying, Buffalo didn't move on. You know what I'm saying? Despite turnovers and all, you know what I'm saying, Buffalo still had a chance. So Denver, and then on top of that, are you going to be able to stop the run? Because last week, it didn't look good. And I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, after seeing what New England do, they can run the football. Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson, you know, they can run the ball. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, big bro, a lot of things is going to have to happen for me to be like, he can go out here and upset these people.
Right.
My answer is no, and I'm sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? But I think he keeps the game close. I think, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a closer game than what people think. I think a lot of people are thinking New England is just gonna, you know what I'm saying, breeze. It's gonna be a breeze and shit like that. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? They still got defense. They just gotta tighten it up. If they can tighten it up on the run side of things, they're gonna be in the game. Period. Point blank. The end of the story. But I don't see Jarrett Stidham, you know what I'm saying, going out there upsetting New England. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, he is going to have some things that play to his advantage, like being at home crowd, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The offensive line, like I said. And he just going to need all 11 to show up, man, and have his back for him to do this. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
You know, this is going to be one of Sean Payton's most probably difficult games to prepare for.
Yeah.
AFC Championship, Super Bowl on the line. All year long, you've been planning for Bo Nix. Bo Nix. After your win, you find out that he's gone. 1 week, you got to prepare your backup quarterback, Jarrett Stidham. He ain't Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Let's get that very clear.
Yeah. Mac Jones.
Let's make that very clear.
He already stamped. He's already stamped.
You hear me?
He could be a starter in this league.
I believe so.
Yeah.
You understand? He ain't Mac Jones.
Yeah.
But they got weapons out there called Sutton.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
What is it? Mims.
Yeah. Marvin
Mims.
You know, RJ
Harvey. And they open the practice window. They open the practice window for J.K. Dobbins. Don't know if he coming back or not, but they got some weapons out there at the receiver spot.
Yeah.
And it's more than what I just named. It's another. Is it Pat Bryant? Last name Bryant?
Yeah. They got little Doe Jordan out there.
You know what I mean? So
Jordan Humphrey.
Jordan Humphrey looking ass, yeah. So, you know, Sean Payton's a wizard with the play calling.
Yeah.
He knows Jarrett Stidham's weaknesses and strengths.
Right.
He ain't about to be drawing up shit to those 30, 40 yards downfield.
That he know he gonna struggle with on this type of defense.
Unless you see something in the defense like,
Yeah.
That run game is working.
Facts.
They moving up. You in the NFL, baby. Make this throw. It's gonna be there.
Straight up.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's not gonna it's not gonna be Jarrett, get us home. It's gonna be follow the game plan. Don't turn the ball over. And our defense is gonna get us there.
Yeah.
Because we talk about the Texas defense, and those are hired hitmen.
Yeah.
What are the Broncos?
They got hired hitmen.
They got hired hitmen.
Yeah, they got hired hitmen. Bonito,
you know what I'm saying?
They got hired hitmen.
70 plus sacks on the season, regular season and postseason combined, which means they coming to get quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They the boogeyman when they come to get quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We seen Drake May struggle against a good ass defense early on last week until CJ Stroud started helping them. Now this game could be close.
That's a good point, big bro.
Yeah, this game
because
could be. Go ahead.
They starting left tackle.
Yeah.
What did they draft? He was getting exposed.
Yeah.
So Nick Bonito is faster than.
Yeah.
You know
and that's Nick Bonito's side.
Yeah.
You ain't coming off that side if that's me.
So Nick Bonito is a step faster than 51 from the Houston Texans.
Will Anderson. And he explosive. But Nick Bonito got for sure.
And he was getting home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bonito's a little faster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think the matchup nightmare is there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? For Denver Broncos to have a you know what I'm saying, a run stop defense and you know what I'm saying, a pass rush defense as well for that game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said.
So the question is, can the Broncos upset them? And because everybody's, shit, they done.
Yeah.
They done. So Patriots going to the Super Bowl. They going to rematch the Rams. Or they going to rematch they could be the Rams.
Yeah.
The greatest show on turf, like they did back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's going to be a rematch between the Patriots and the Seahawks. They already just saying the Broncos is done. I know as a defensive player, or even if you was on offense, if you was down,
you
know what I mean? And they saying, them niggas is done. What? Who done?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like we ain't got like we ain't got 70 plus sacks on the season. Like we ain't got Pat Surtain out here. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't got Hufunga out here. Yeah. Like Dre Greenlaw ain't out here. Yeah. Like Cooper and like these niggas ain't out here.
Because
Kyle Allen ain't out here.
Because P2 gonna be on Stephon.
Yeah. All that motherfucking that shit he's doing. I think that's
gonna be way more contested.
It's gonna be way more contested. But man, listen. They got dogs out there, bro. They got
what it take to go out there to upset them, but they gonna need all 11. You know what I'm saying?
And listen to me, I think they absolutely can.
Yeah.
The question is, can they? I didn't say they will, but I believe they can. And I asked that question like that because I see people saying it's just flat out over.
It ain't flat out over.
You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got Bo Nix. When you
they don't know football if they think it's flat out over.
When you got Sean Payton, who's a wizard with play calling, knows and understands this dude's strengths and weaknesses, he will draw up a game plan to expose you or draw up a game plan that fits him, that caters to him being Jarrett Stidham. That's what he's going to do, and that's what he's doing night and day. He ain't getting no sleep. He watching film. He been doing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, they can go out there and upset them niggas, and I would not be shocked if they go out there and actually fucking do it.
Yeah,
that's a fact. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Here you go, right here. What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up? Hopefully that internet keep up there, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the NFC Championship game because it's coming as well. Who you got? Rams, Seahawks.
Oh, Seahawks at the crib with the hostile environment, maybe weather conditions. I told you you're finna get hit with a bunch of snow.
Hey, but you know
it's
what?
Gonna be cold.
Hey, but listen, I said before, the Rams travel, bro. They travel. They just went to Chicago. It's cold motherfucker.
But I seen some weaknesses when they went to Chicago as well.
But it was in the cold. That's it, nigga. It's advantage Chicago.
It's gonna be cold again.
But they won. They showed you they could win.
They could. They did. They proved it. You know what I'm saying? They proved that they could win in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Had they not before that, you know what I'm saying? So they killed that narrative. So, but here's my thing. Where's the matchup nightmare? That's what I'm looking for. Because there are none when it comes to Seattle defense. I think they can match up very well with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tariq Woolen, Devontae Adams. Let's get that straight. Mm-hmm. And then you got your boy on the other Witherspoon on the other end. Then you got your nickel corner. You got nickel Warrior, rookie that's been balling out. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be in the box and he's gonna be enforcing his will on the outside.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? As well. You got two good safeties in Kobe Bryant and I forgot the other safety name, and you got good linebackers. And where you gonna win at is in the trenches.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And where you gonna win is in the trenches, and that's what Seattle has been able to do and win from is they trench game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They can drop 8-9 guys. You know what I'm saying? And those 3 guys that's on the defensive line, they can get home and they can stop the run. They already showed it. You know what I'm saying? They already showed it. You know what I'm saying? Been showing it all year. You know what I'm saying? They got 14, 15 wins on the season. You know what I'm saying? I think the Rams got an explosive offense. I always thought that this whole year. I'm like, man, every time they get the ball, they got a chance of scoring. You know what I'm saying? They always in the red zone, this, that, and the third. But here's the thing. Seattle, you know what I'm saying? They more than a bend but don't break defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They way more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, a lot of times they ain't bending
at all. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I think that the Seattle Seahawks can force a few turnovers on Matthew Stafford and get this dub in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? And that wind, it's gonna be windy, bro. I'm telling you, that current that's coming in, it's gonna be pushing a lot of wind out. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely gonna be windy out there in Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be pushing a lot of wind out, so the ball gotta be thrown a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Every single time when you're trying to drive it in, you might be trying to drive it in, and the wind ain't on your side, and you know it's a bad ball, and you know the Seattle Seahawks get the turnover they need. They force turnovers. Let's get that straight. And they getting off the field. You ain't gonna get no 3rd and 7 and 3rd and 13 on them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get off the field. You know what I'm saying? So they good on 3rd down, and they can force turnovers. I think Seattle can run away with this, bro.
Okay,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think to the bowl.
Okay, Jordan, who you got?
You already know who I got, but you can take it.
Oh, yeah. He take it, but okay. But why you think they're gonna win though? I
think obviously defensively. I think defensively they can put pressure on Stafford, and if you put pressure on him quick, then we can, you know what I'm saying. And they already have just like Twan said, on the outside they have people that can match up. So as long as if you can put pressure on Stafford, they can get the ball out quick. You know what I mean? Then might be a rough day for him.
You can run man, you can run zone, you can drop 8, 9. You can run man. Like when you can get home, you can run man, because man, all you got to do is be in coverage for a slight, you know what I'm saying, period
3
of time.
seconds.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna force him to throw something that he might not throw. You know what I'm saying? That he don't want to throw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I was the defensive coordinator out there in Seattle, I'd just be telling my DBs, be patient. You know what I'm saying? That D line gonna get home, and they gonna force him to throw something that he don't really want to throw. And when you patient and you in phase, take a shot. You can go get you one.
Yeah. But let's be clear though, Twan. We know. Listen, at any given moment, you know what I mean. My man Sammy can go pumpkin mode. You know what I mean. And if he goes pumpkin mode, then there's an issue. You know what I'm saying. And there's a high possibility. This ain't no.
I think
hyperbole like this.
I think he got too much help, and I think those guys are bought in, and I think they have his back, bro. Regardless,
let me tell you something. He's had help before, man. He was already over there on an amazing offense with a good defense.
I like this. He had a similar situation, but I don't think that Vikings defense was number 1 in the league.
No, but understand this though, Jordan. Yeah, he was in Minnesota. It was, you know what I'm saying? But let's give him some grace though. That's his first big moment in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You come back around this year. Yeah, he had the 4 interception game versus the Rams earlier this year, right? Yeah. Came back this year, beat that ass. You feel what I'm saying? It was getting dubs toward the end of the year. All like just getting dubs. 14 wins, you getting dubs all year long. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
And you know, against the 49ers, he didn't have to be Superman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What he had? 188?
Yeah, that's why he just handing the ball off.
Hand the ball off. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So you know, I mean, and this is his second go round. You know what I mean? He at home. He got a playoff win under his belt now. You know what I'm saying? Like
in Seattle, to get his lick back.
If he go pumpkin, him going pumpkin mode in this game is because the Rams line is getting back there.
I don't think his teammates are gonna allow that to happen.
And I just don't. Yeah, I mean, and I'm with that. I don't think, you know. I'm not saying the Rams can't get home. You know what I'm saying?
Them boys hungry in Seattle.
But Seattle, they can protect. You know what I'm saying? They can protect, and I think they can protect him enough. You know what I'm saying? To where Jackson Smith and Jigma, AJ Barner, Cooper Kupp coming to life. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been doing a whole bunch of crazy shit all year long, but in these playoffs, he getting targets and he making plays. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm kind of rolling with both of y'all. I think the Seahawks is gonna get this dub. I think they're gonna go to the Super Bowl, represent the NFC, and that defense for the Seahawks. Hey, bro, we talk about the Texans, the Broncos, boy. Them niggas, they hired killers too. Man. You know how you got different gangs in different neighborhoods and shit. It ain't just one gang. It's multiple gangs in this motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about the Texans, that's a gang, nigga. You know what I mean? Talk about the Broncos, nigga on defense, that's a gang. Seahawks, that's a fucking gang. You know what I mean? And they fans is gonna be out there. I think the Seahawks, they got Puka and shit, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Because
are you saying that's the type of defense like they had previously?
Talking about now, I mean,
what?
Like Legion of Boom,
Yeah.
I mean, look. The thing is, with Legion of Boom, bro, they had bigger names. You had Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas, Richard Sherman, KJ Wright,
they had
Bobby Wagner.
They had Brian Murphy before.
Yeah, like you got these big old names, right?
They had Bobby Wag too, didn't they?
Yeah, Bobby Wagner. So you got those type of guys, bro. They got the big old names. But just because the Seahawks don't have the big old names, that don't mean they ain't doing the same thing.
They can't compare it to them.
Because I haven't went back and looked at the numbers and all that good old shit. You know what I mean? So, and I don't even know how much that would matter now because players are better. Things are better now. Niggas it's more weapons on the field now. It's more yards. It's more. Not saying it's more yards being put up on the board now. More points and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I mean,
more big plays and shit like that, you know.
Yeah, more big plays and shit because you got more talented players. You know what I'm saying?
Like that, so it's harder.
Yeah. It's harder.
It's harder.
So they may not have as low of a number as the Legion of Boom did. You know what I mean? Maybe they didn't. Maybe they won't. But shit, you got to understand, it's better players now. You know what I mean? So I'm taking the Seahawks to beat the Rams, go to the Super Bowl.
Facts.
Let's go. Sammy Darnold's going to be the first quarterback out of that draft class. Go get a bowl.
He came in 2018.
He came in with Lamar, and Josh
Allen. Yeah,
and Baker.
Yep, and Baker. All right. So look, let's transition to the NBA. You understand me, the National Basketball Association, because listen. Things is going out there in the Bay, man. It ain't going so good. You know what I mean? You got Jimmy Butler out here getting hurt with an ACL, and you got, Jonathan Kuminga just getting back on the court after being out a month. What's that? 16 games. But let's just tackle the Jimmy Butler situation right now because he tore his ACL. He's out for the season. Jordan, you know what I mean? Jordan hit me yet when we was on the phone. He's like, "Yo, our season's over." I said, "I want to hear that shit. Let's save it for the motherfucking show." He said the season's over. It's over. I'm like, no, I want to hear that shit. So, Jordan, is the season over for the Golden State Warriors?
Yeah, I mean, listen. So we was moving in a great direction. You know what I'm saying? The past 14 games, we was 10-4. We were one of the hottest teams in the league. We was pushing up there, trying to get to that, 6-5-4 spot because it's real close. You know what I'm saying? A couple of games here and there, you can get to a spot. So we were playing well. You know what I'm saying? We're already one of the better defensive teams. We were playing like we were one of the best offensive teams. You already know we're one of the best offensive teams when Steph's on the court. But when Steph's off the court, that's when we have a big dip, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now when Jimmy Butler's hurt now, that time when Steph is off the court, we don't have that slasher, that guy that can get to the bucket, that reliable 20-point per game guy. And Jimmy Butler's a high IQ player, great on the defensive end, knows where to be defensively, doesn't turn over the ball. He's a smart basketball player.
Yep.
And he gets to the line, which is big for us. We don't have that anymore. You know what I mean? And I mean, realistically, you lose your second best player, it's going to be a problem. You know what I mean? And so now listen, my sister messaged me. She messaged me yesterday. She sent me a voice note. She's like, "I love Jimmy Butler. I really do. I love him to death, but we got to trade him. And like, it's like, I don't know when he's going to be back. If he comes back a year later, he's going to be a year older. He's not coming back till maybe December next year, whatever the case may be. And it's like, we were playing well to the point where we can get into the playoffs and make a run because we was playing well. Pajensky was playing well. DeAnthony Melton was playing well. We had Post out there picking and popping. We had Draymond Green doing what he do and getting ejected. Then we had other people like what did you say? He's getting ejected like an idiot.
You know what? Now, I know it's your squad, but tell me, Draymond be on real bullshit when it just seems like anytime Steph is not in the game or some shit or there's something, you know what I mean? This motherfucker want to come out here and get ejected. I've just seen it multiple times, okay? And it's like, damn, are you quitting on your team? You doing this shit on purpose to get out the fucking game. That's what I think. That's my opinion.
Listen, what I say to that one is when Steph Curry was not playing and he was in the playoffs when they were playing, Draymond Green was out there getting it.
Well, that's the playoffs, man. You ain't trying to get ejected in the playoffs, nigga. That don't count. I'm talking about regular season games, man.
I mean, but that's when it matters the most, no?
No. I'm not talking about. I'm saying when the regular season is going on, and Steph, maybe not. He ain't playing, or something ain't right with Steph, whatever the case may be. Draymond come out here, and I think he purposely gets ejected because I've seen this shit happen multiple times. I'm like, he doing that shit on purpose. Steph ain't playing or he ain't out here. He don't want to play no more. He gonna go ahead and do this to get ejected.
What I would say to that is, Steph has missed games before, a lot of games. So I just feel that there's occasions when it just happens. But remember, he's only been ejected 16 times. He's played way more games without Steph.
I'm with you, but I'm saying,
so I'm just saying the percentage of that is just the reality of the situation. Is that means he'd be ejected like, I don't know, 10% of the time playing without Steph.
Yeah, but that nigga be, that's my opinion. Because I seen him get ejected when Steph ain't playing. It's like he just give up. The game, they losing the game. Shit ain't going right. He come ahead and do some bullshit and just get ejected. But keep going, man. Keep going.
But anyway, I think that our season is definitely it's on a rope right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because with Jimmy Butler not being there, it's you need a second star. So it's an issue. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to trade him. You know what I mean? And I mean, we're gonna have to trade him. So the season is
for who?
I don't know. The thing is, the reason why you can trade,
you can't trade.
The reason I'm gonna tell you the reason how you can trade him. Since let me just
can't
put you
do
on
nothing with him this year.
I'll let you. Okay, you go. Since you think listen.
Oh, bro,
so what you can do is, if you trade him, right, you're gonna trade him to a team that's willing to get off of him because he only is gonna have a year left on his contract. You understand what I'm saying? So then you want to buy him out and move off from him. That's why you would trade him, and then the team wants to tank or whatever the case may be. That would be the reason why you would trade him. So that's a legitimate possibility.
To get him there to buy him out.
Yeah, that's what teams do.
Man, yeah, but I'm not buying out. No, yeah, I'm not. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because Jimmy Butler's already 30-something years old. Do you think this is the reality of the situation? There's no. You say, man, they talk facts. That's a factual thing that happens in the NBA. People take players and buy them out, especially players.
Not injured players.
Yes,
you got to be producing at least that for that. You know what I'm saying? That
I mean, I don't know what facts you're coming off of, but this is a normal thing that happens, and especially if you're talking about a player that's already 30-something years old coming off an ACL, that's probably not going to be the same player anymore. Like, what are we talking about? But okay, if you think that, then that's on you. If you think that that's how things go, then okay.
This is what I think. I think this season has been decided, and unless I'm gonna say unless when is trade deadline? Do anybody know when trade deadline is? Because unless you telling me you're gonna go out there and trade up for somebody that can get you help, and you're gonna need more than just help. So February 5th, okay. The trade deadline's coming up. Like I said, the season will be decided unless, you know what I'm saying, Steve Kerr can make a good chess move and get somebody over there that can help. And then on top of that, you're going to need more than just that. You're going to need players like Kuminga, now that's going to have more opportunities, and Draymond Green to put more out. What do I mean? He's going to have to be showing up, getting ejected and shit from the game and shit, not being able to help. That's out, bro. You know what I'm saying? The numbers that you putting up on the court, points, whatever, that's gonna have to go up. Same thing for Jonathan Kuminga, and y'all get this whole thing rolling, and everybody on the same page, and y'all playing team basketball now. Everybody's producing and putting out. Y'all can make a 8th, 7th seed. Now when y'all go to the championship and shit like that, just depending on what superstar y'all bring in, or if y'all trade for anybody, that might be far fetched. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. It could be completely over if he don't make any moves. You know what I'm saying? But Kuminga, he's gonna have to be putting more out. Your boy Draymond, he's gonna have to be putting more out, and y'all gonna have to get somebody else in there at trade deadline to kind of help Steph out. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna have to play more team basketball. Like we're gonna see, you know what I'm saying, how good of a coach, you know what I'm saying, you could be. You know what I'm saying? Now that we
play team ball. We play team ball, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I can really say, bro. It could definitely be over unless those things happen. Now, if those things happen, bro, y'all can still win games and win enough games to be in the playoffs, bro. Y'all don't have to miss the playoffs. Y'all can win.
No doubt. I was not thinking that we could still make the playoffs.
That's
but
what I'm saying.
About like the season's over, meaning because if with Jimmy, I'm thinking that we can push. We can get a push.
When I'm saying season over, y'all not going to the playoffs, bro. Y'all might as well just get to. That's what I'm saying when I say season over. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But that's not the case, though. You know what I'm saying? They still have hope. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what Steve Kerr do before the trade deadline, true or false. You know what I'm saying? This is where we at. Y'all gonna have to go. Y'all gonna have to give up something. You're gonna have to sacrifice something, and then those players gonna have to buy in, bro. Everybody's gonna have to buy in. They're gonna have to be putting out way more than what they have been, bro. 8.8 points a game and shit. Draymond Green, bro, that's gonna have to go up. That's not
Draymond's role on our team.
It's gonna have to be if y'all want to keep winning without
that's never been Draymond's role on our team.
He has to put out more. He's not doing shit, bro.
He's not doing shit where? On what side? On the offensive side of the ball? You talking about scoring? What are you talking about specifically?
Listen,
we talking the offensive side of things.
Draymond's a dependent. He's not scoring.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if they want to keep winning, this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to put up more than fucking 8 points.
No, Draymond's never been a scorer.
All right, bro. He can put up more than 8 points. He's not even getting 10 points in the league, cuz.
So what is Draymond known for? You answer me.
At this point, what I've observed, Draymond is only good for basically getting in motherfuckers' heads and getting ejected right now. That's where we cross the line. All right. So
I'm just saying that means clearly you don't watch basketball properly. If you're saying that's all he does, or you just might be trolling.
I mean, I'm not saying
keep going.
I'm saying that's what I've seen lately, but we know Draymond is a defensive force and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna provide that for you. But where are you gonna be at offensively? You know what I'm saying? Now that Jimmy Butler's out for the season, and y'all don't really know who y'all gonna bring in or who y'all gonna trade for. We need you.
We're not saying Draymond. We need you to be more of a scorer now. That's not what Draymond's job is.
I never said
get someone.
I said you need to put out more. You need to put out more. You know what I'm saying? If you scoring 8 points, you need to get up to 12 or something, 10, 12. You know what I'm saying? Help out a little bit more because y'all roles are going to increase now that Jimmy Butler is out. That's all I'm saying. And that's what happens, bro, when people get hurt. Yo, whoever's the backup or whoever's up next, they role got to increase now. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? But the season don't have to be over. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what Steve Kerr do, and I definitely want to see what type of coach he really is. You know what I'm saying? Now that, you know what I'm saying, injuries and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because injuries matter.
So, I mean, I'm just confused on this. Like, okay, teams that buy out guys are the sorry ass teams, but they not giving up nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't know who the Warriors are going to get to help y'all, reach what y'all trying to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be another superstar. It's not going to be another star. I don't think so. You know what I mean? Maybe they can finagle. I don't know. Maybe they can finagle some shit. I don't know, bro. I don't understand. But as far as like Draymond, you know how I feel about Draymond. You've told me he's came through in certain times and blah 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 blah. All right, well, it's time to come through some more now. You can't. No matter what your role is, my guy. You know what I'm saying? All we saying is this 8.8 points. Take it to 12 or 13, man. You got to help some way, somehow. And still, you know what I mean, rebound some more. 5.8 rebound. Hey, get in there and get some more rebounds, bro, because Jimmy, I know Jimmy can rebound. He always on my ticket for 4 to 5, 6 rebounds every single time. You know what I mean? And so bro, it's going to be there. It's going to be other guys that got to step up. Quentin Post, you know what I mean? Moody, Pods, all of those guys got to.
Moody's been balling.
Cool. So he been balling, right? But he still going to have to up his game because Jimmy's not there no more. Jimmy is the guy that came and saved y'all last year. Y'all was 25 and 26 before Jimmy Butler got there. And then y'all niggas took off. Well, that's no longer right now. Y'all 25 and 19 right now. So we'll see, and we'll see, you know what I'm saying, if it's a fall off or y'all gonna stay, still getting dubs and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I just don't, I think y'all probably y'all can still make the playoffs. It might be the play-in. I don't think y'all go, where y'all at the 5th seed now or some type of shit? Y'all
No, we're at the 8th.
Okay, you at the 8th. Bro, we talk about how close the games is to go up. Well, hell, nigga, they close to go down too. Mm-hmm. They close to go down and shit too. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have Jimmy. Like I said, that's the guy who saved y'all last year, bro. He's no longer here. And some nights Steph be bullshit 10 with them points. Bullshit 10. I know he be on my shit, nigga. That nigga will bullshit sometimes, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's gonna have to step their game up if y'all want to make the playoffs, that shit got to get better. We ain't saying Draymond go get 20. I know he can't do that. I'll call him a dependent. I know he's not doing that. But we'll call it 9 points, 8.8. We'll call it 9 points. Nah, bro. Not that Jimmy's gone.
Yeah.
You got to do better than that.
Yeah.
You got to rebound more. Everybody got to step their game up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. If y'all want to get somewhere, you know what I mean? Because obviously, like, if you had championship hopes, unless you go out there and get a player equivalent to Jimmy, or, you know what I'm saying, which I don't think is going to happen, the finals is over. The Western Conference, like your hopes and their hopes, conference finals and shit, it's a wrap. So now it's like, let's go, let's just finish this season strong as a motherfucker. Hopefully we can get somebody in here and we can get to the playoffs and try to do something. But I don't think y'all got to just miss the playoffs. You know what I mean? But hey, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all did. You're in the 8th spot right now. You think you're gonna have a winning record towards the so y'all 44 games up. 44 games. That's what is that? 28 38 more games to play?
Yeah.
What do you think the last 38 games gonna be? Y'all gonna come in this motherfucker, 30 and 18? Or what is it, 38 more games? Or you gonna come in this motherfucker, 30 and 8? You gonna come in this bitch, 22, 24 wins till the end of the season? Like, that's what y'all gotta look at right now. And it's gonna be tough to do that without Jimmy. Because that's the guy who came through.
Having Jimmy definitely, because when you have a player that the defense also has to pay attention to, it relieves some pressure because Steph garners so much attention. Then when you have Jimmy out there that can exploit mismatches, that can make reads, 100% he helped us from last year. And then this year, there's you can't just get someone and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna be able to, even if Draymond goes a couple points up or some of these players start, because D'Anthony Melton's starting to play well, you're still missing that guy. Yeah. You're still missing that guy. And it's not much that we can really do because some of these players are all role players. Like every single one of these guys are role players. Every single one of them, except Steph Curry. So it's like, we need a guy that's going to give you 20 points reliably.
Mm-hmm.
And that's able to understand the read and react system that they run.
So I'm sorry.
Huh?
Go ahead.
So now what?
So now you realize where I was coming from when I was talking about my Sixers last year. I said with Tyrese Maxey out there, no MB, all those other guys are role players, and y'all was still saying we could go out there and do this and go do that, and do this. And I was like, nah, bro, nah. You know what I mean? And when y'all seen it, y'all was like, oh, okay. So now you see where I'm coming from. So
what I said what I said, but then you can be wrong when you make a
I'm just saying you see what I mean. I wish Mel was on here because Mel like to say injuries, it don't matter. Injuries don't matter.
Well, injuries matter for sure, but I'm saying if you can have an injury and maybe still maintain, depending on if your role players are playing well or what I'm saying, depending on the schedule, those things matter. Yep. I'm just saying with this specific team, we've seen this team already. Like we done it one time with a bunch of role players when we won in 2022. We had like good role players that were doing well. You know what I'm saying? You had a Jordan Poole. You had an Andrew Wiggins. You know what I'm saying? You had Clay. You had those guys that were doing their thing. But in this situation, we have Pajensky, D'Anthony Melton, Buddy Hield. Those are role players, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then you have Steph Curry. Then you have Draymond Green, who's an all-star in terms of defensively, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's limited. You understand what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tough. We need someone that's a reliable 20-point per game scorer. And I'm hearing that there's a DeRozan in the talks. I'm hearing that there's maybe you're going to get AD
I seen that AD. Hey, leave that alone. Leave that alone. That man can't walk. He can't. He can't go check the mail without getting hurt, bro. Leave that alone. Now, DeMar DeRozan is somebody that can go out there and give you 15 to 18. He got the mid-range game and all of that shit too. That'd be a good move for y'all. But AD, nah, bro, nah. And just talk about the remaining strength of schedule, bro. Y'all got the fifth strongest schedule remaining.
Yeah.
One, OKC's 2, Dallas, Chicago, Golden State, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. So we have to. It's gonna be a tough one, you know what I mean? But I'm glad that we got off to that start where we got off to that 10-4, so we got above 500, where we're 5 games over 500 now because we're 25-20. We lost to the Raptors yesterday. Yeah. So now I hope that at least we have a little bit of a cushion.
I don't think that mattered. If it was NFL with 17 games, yeah, but it's 82 games. So y'all started off 10-4, but it's a lot of motherfucking games. I don't think that should matter.
No, I'm saying we've just ended on a 10-4
Yeah.
after losing Jimmy. So
Right.
I'm hoping that momentum can still carry forward. That's all.
All right.
That's all.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. Jonathan Kuminga, you're on the clock, baby. Your time is now because he's playing finally after 16 games on the bench. I don't know what's going on. Nobody really knows what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? But he went out there and gave you a dub the other night. I think you lost. You know what I mean? Yeah. But hell, I've been sitting for 16 games. I've been sitting healthy. I've been going to practice. I've been shoot around. I'm at film. If it's weight room sessions, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. And I'm sitting on the bench. He already requested a trade, but he came in and he balled out the other night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But even though he got off the bench because Jimmy got hurt. If Jimmy was still playing, Steve Kerr silly ass would still have that man on the bench.
On the bench. Yeah.
He's doing some John Harbaugh shit. Yeah, I know I'm not saying Kuminga's Derrick Henry, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, you're gonna have on the bench and John Harbaugh, you don't give this man the ball. You feel us for the rest of the game. And he said for a month, it's a young kid. He only can get better. You know what I'm saying? So do you think, even though, he looked like he was having fun, you know what I mean? He got 20 points. The crowd was cheering him on. Should he still want to get out of Golden State? Even though he about to have even though he about to have his opportunity now, but look at how you had to get it because this dude got hurt.
Yeah, to be honest, if I'm Kuminga, like getting benched, you know what I'm saying, because of whatever, I think, I would want to kind of maybe move. So I'm with him. I think he would want to kind of move. But the interest in Kuminga is the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not much interest around the league at the very moment. You know what I mean? I think it's just Sacramento that's really heavy on him. I think, is it Chicago? I think there's another team, but I think it's not much interest. And so if I'm him, I would kind of want to leave because that's kind of messed up what they did. I always said this, and I'll say this to the men, and I say it to you. Steve Kerr needs to find a way to be able to play him and Butler at the same time. I don't see how you cannot. You know what I mean? Like, whatever the case may be, you got to make him buy in. And all of them say that Kuminga buys in, this, that. It's just these guys look into this analytical stuff with the plus minus and all this stuff. And I already told you why he doesn't play in terms of on the court. But he should still kind of want out, to be honest with you. But he's being a professional. They called his name and he came in there and he played. And I think that goes a long way. You know what I mean? I think that shows maturity. You know what I mean? And I gotta respect that. You feel me? And I think people are gonna probably they might turn their heads on him and be like, you know what, this guy's a pro, a young pro, someone that I can put my friend, at least be one of my cornerstones in my franchise, and let him go out and ball free. You know what I mean? So I hope that he gets traded and he's able to go and flourish in a system that he's able to do his thing with. So I'm with you, yo. You know what I mean? Like I think that he should want to be out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm with you too, Jordan. I think he should want out, and I gotta agree with Big Bro. You know what I'm saying? Look how I had to get it. You know what I'm saying? Look how I had to get it. You know what I'm saying? Now you told me, he's been participating in meetings and practice and lift and stuff like that. He's been doing everything he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He just had got benched. Now, had this been a situation where where he wasn't doing those things, then self-reflection needs to be, put into place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a you thing. You the reason you got benched.
Yeah.
If it was that, you know what I'm saying? And, I'll be looking at the situation totally different. But you told me, Big Bro, that he had been participating and doing what he needed to do as a man and as a player. You know what I'm saying? But he was just benched. You know what I'm saying? I think he is handling the situation like a man supposed to, very mature. You know what I'm saying? Not like a Brandon Ayuk or not like one of these whole ass niggas who just was mad about, not playing. You know what I'm saying? He's not handling it like that. So that is a good sign. You know what I'm saying? He should still want out, you know what I'm saying? So he can flourish. But right now, it's his time. You know what I'm saying? He can go out there and ball out, you know what I'm saying, and still request his trade. And if he ball out and people, you know what I'm saying, these teams around the league see, you know what I'm saying, he been balling out, he could do it. You know what I'm saying? He have a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, ringing his phone or his agent phone, you know what I'm saying, to bring him over there in their organization, you know what I'm saying? So he still got an opportunity to go out there, you know what I'm saying, and prove himself, you know what I'm saying, to not just Steve Kerr and the Warriors, but to the whole NBA, you know what I'm saying, because you want out and you want to be in a location where, you know what I'm saying, it makes sense and shit like that. So you gotta make it make sense.
Yep.
I'm gonna still need Kuminga to go out there and ball out. Cause if I can get 20 from Kuminga every game, if he can give me 20 like how he did, you know what I'm saying, and help out, I'm telling you, bro,
that's for. I mean, I ain't listen. Points wise, that's replacing Jimmy.
Yeah.
Because keep in mind when Jimmy was out, Kuminga wasn't playing.
Yeah.
He was giving zero input.
Yeah.
So if he could come in and give you 20, now the assists might not be there because Jimmy's smart.
Yeah.
Jimmy, the defensive plays that Jimmy make might not be there like that because Jimmy's smart and he's older. You know what I mean? He's seasoned. He's a seasoned veteran. You know what I mean?
Playmaking as well. Playmaking and efficiency as well. Because Jimmy's efficient as a motherfucker, man.
All of that. It might not be there. You know what I'm saying? But points wise, you know what I mean? You might be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And at the same, what you done?
No, you go ahead.
And when you talk about maturing, that is a sign of maturity because some niggas can let their emotions take over.
Yeah.
And say, I ain't going out here doing this shit, or you be out there, you got bad body language. You know what I mean? And teams know what's going on in Golden State.
Yeah.
These GMs, man, they know what the fuck going on. They trying to keep better too. Oh shit, what's going on out there? Well, if he gonna be out there in bad body language, we don't want that out here. So he know he got to go out there and play. You got to go out there and play and, you know, and look enthusiastic out there. And he did that the last night he was out there.
Yeah.
Showed maturity. You know what I'm saying? He got the Sacramento Kings and the Mavericks. They've shown interest in Kuminga. You know what I'm saying? And it says right here that the Lakers, Nets, Bucks, Pelicans, Wizards, and Pacers have also been linked to those type of trades. You know what I mean? But Golden State is looking for like expiring contracts or like clear positive value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like things that, you know, they can really do something with this guy or this next player, whatever the case may be. But me personally, I came out here and gave you a dub.
Yeah.
And more. Rebounds and assists.
Yeah.
After sitting down.
Yeah.
After you disrespecting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go. Because this is how I got in.
Right.
That's like me sitting out behind this dude. I'm better than this dude. I done been in that situation before. I'm better than him. I don't care if he was older than me or not. I'm better than him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he messed his ankle. Hey, get in here. Come on. I'm gonna go out there and do what I do because I want to play. Yeah. But damn, if it's time for me to, if I'm up for a trade, I want to go.
Yeah,
I'm better than this dude.
Yeah,
or I should be getting playing time.
I'm with you.
You know what I mean? So I think Kuminga should. Look and cherish this moment. Cherish that 20 I gave you. You know what I mean? You better hope I'm here after February 5th. At 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Because I really want to fucking go. He already expressed trade, want to get a trade, requested a trade.
Yeah.
So whatever I did, I love the fans. I ain't mad at y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all show me love.
Yeah.
Teammates, I ain't mad at y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all show me love. This is Steven. This is Steven.
Yeah.
This is Steven. Fuck you, Steven. I want to get up out of here.
Yeah.
That's it. So I'll be ready to go too. Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you.
Or somewhere. I can get more playing time, whether he win a championship or not. The man need playing. What is he? 22, 23?
Yeah. Yeah, he should be out. No, I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%.
Hey, Steve Kerr, I don't know if this is, he getting older. I don't know. But this is clear that he got all control.
Yeah.
He got all control of the Warriors. Because you set this man down for a month, and management didn't say, hey, put that motherfucker in, man. Yeah. They didn't say that shit. They didn't have a choice because Jimmy got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't know. Keep on playing, Steven. Your ass gonna be up out of there next. John Harbaugh, he 18 years in. Mike Tomlin was 19 years in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, might be time for him to go.
He's there until Steph is out. He's there until Steph is out for sure.
With this type of shit, he might be out before then. Fucker, if I was in charge. Why you got him sitting on the bench for? He's too good for that. He's too good to sit on the bench. You can't figure out a way to put him and Jimmy on the floor? Yeah, you can. All the other teams doing it. More scoring.
Mm-hmm.
More scoring. Let them go out there and learn.
I'm with you.
What you gonna learn from Jordan? Twan, what you gonna learn from sitting on the bench?
Nothing. He's not gonna learn anything.
You gotta get out there and do it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna prep. Sure. It ain't like they're having this ain't high school where they got practice on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then game on Friday. They ain't doing that.
Only thing he could possibly learn from sitting on the bench is observation.
That's it.
Basically observing the game and basically like trying to be a student of the game.
And when you went out,
when it's time for him to get out there, he know what to do.
And when you went out there after your first watching somebody do something, you know what I mean, and you actually got to get out there and do it, niggas totally fucking different.
Yeah.
This ain't practice. We talking games here.
Yeah, you can fuck up.
So
if you ain't getting, get the proper reps or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you can fuck up.
It is what it is, man. Listen,
right,
man.
I got to be out now. I'm at my
Go
work
ahead,
now.
We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Hey, listen, man. Check them jerseys out. Go back in your phone and look at the fucking sizes I sent you. Since you in there and shit now, nigga. Check the jerseys out and tell me if they got the goddamn jerseys. I need to know.
That's the Bulls jersey.
Yeah. Hey, look. Send this shit to me. You got the list. I need the shit, and I need you to check for a Caleb Williams jersey too. You understand? You know my son a Bears fan. I need you to check for that Caleb Williams. I'm gonna send you.
All right,
man. So listen,
that good.
Out of here, y'all. You know what I mean? We thank y'all for watching. That's our show for the day, and we gone.